session is designed as a VC sourcing session, not just a showcase. So before we get started, a quick note on how to use this session. So for founders, please focus on clearly explaining what you're building and where your product is today. And for investors, please take note of any teams you'd like to follow up with. So for the audience and watch the live stream on X, like leave one team name in the comments on our pinned post. And if your team wins the judge's top score, you will get a small prize. So we'll now begin with a quick VC roll call. So when your name is called, please briefly share your name and fund and investment focus just like shortly. So first we have Jinhao Chu, investment analyst at DWF Ventures. So please introduce yourself.
Hey guys, can call me Jin. I'm currently an analyst for DWF Ventures. DWF Ventures is the investment arm of DWF Labs, the crypto market maker and multi-stage investment firm. Currently, we have about 1,000 companies, portfolio companies across both business lines, and we're always on the lookout for early stage teams to support across both arms as well. At the moment, I personally do prefer teams innovating at the application layer, but of course, remain open to infrastructure related opportunities as well.
Okay, thank you so much. So next person is Max Wang, investor at IOSG Ventures, please.
Hey guys, yeah, thanks for having me here. My name is Max, currently investment associate at IOSG. So IOSG itself, we're mainly based out of Hong Kong, Shenzhen, and New York. But yeah, we write check sizes anywhere from 500K to 1.5 mil, but we go as low as 100K and auto up to 5 mil as well. I guess main kind of verticals that we're kind of focusing on right now, anywhere from consumer, stables or stablecoin infra, and crypto XAI. But generally, we're quite agnostic. So yeah, looking forward to seeing all the pitches that come through today.
Okay, thank you so much. And Sarin Tip, the senior associate at J Square, please.
Everyone, I'm Saren Tip from J Square VC. So for J Square, we're an early stage fund based in Singapore, founded in 2021. So for us, we normally invest from pre-seed all the way to Series A. Our typical check size is from 500K to 2 million. So for us, we focus on investing into a consumer application, PayFi, RWA project, and we're also quite sector agnostic as well. So for us, we invest into a project like Render, Densen, and Peak Network in the past. So for us, we normally help support global projects to expand into APAC region by leveraging our connections of VC partners, exchanges, and also media partners as well to help support global projects to expand. I'm very happy to be here today and to listen to the demo day. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, thank you all for joining us today as our official judges. So next we will move into the ecosystem block. Our partner ecosystems will briefly share their ecosystem. So first up is the Linera ecosystem. Joining us today is Ryan, head of product at Linera. Ryan, over to you.
Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for having me. My name is Ryan Trost. I am the new head of product at Linera. Linera is a real-time blockchain. We are an L1 designed specifically to host real-time applications. So the core innovation that we've been working off of and what I'm here to build on is the concept of microchains. So this is our ability to resolve transactions in parallel. The way that we do this is we describe user-specific chains that allow users to interact together in one parallel block as opposed to resolving sequentially. What does this let us do? It lets us resolve things with sub-second finality. It allows products that build on Linera to scale horizontally very quickly. What you'll see today is teams that leverage this technology to deliver things like real-time gaming, live markets or interactive apps, specifically things like chess, for example, is one of the first projects that you'll see. Really excited to see what these teams have built. We've been fostering a really intense community trying to build on our L1. And myself specifically, I'm here to build our own in-house application, which I'm really excited to share more about in the future. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, Ryan. So next we have SideShift AI. So joining us is George, Developer Relations at SideShift. So George, whenever you're ready.
Yeah, sure. Really glad to be here. Thank you for the intro. So yeah, my name's George. I'm the DevRel at SideShift. So who are SideShift? We are the direct-to-wallet crypto exchange. The bread and butter of what we do is fast, reliable cross-chain swaps. So over 200 plus tokens, 40 different chains. We've been in the game a while as far as crypto is concerned. We set up in around 2019 by a former Kraken engineer. And yeah, we've got best-in-class 24/7 support, processed 3 billion in volume to date, seeing sort of daily volumes between 2 to 6 million, and tens of thousands of monthly users, and some really cool industry partners as well. Really, what's going on in the ecosystem? We're now in this fortunate position where the core of our development focus was centered around the core product, which is fast cross-chain swaps. We're now in the position where that sort of mission and milestone was achieved, and we're looking at what other features and tools can we bring to users that will really delight them and is useful for their interaction with SideShift and how they are trading as well. But not only just to delight users, something that's super easy for builders to work with and build on. As part of that, we partnered with AKINDO for the Buildathon. It seemed like far more, rather than a one-time fits-all hackathon, a bit more of a collaborative approach to foster longer-term engagement, to also expose ourselves and builders to real-world use cases and get people creatively building with the API. So that's really where the ecosystem is today. We've run our first Buildathon with AKINDO. I think it went really well. Cloaked and Marco, you're going to see from their project later today. It's really a really elegant solution that hopefully makes sense to everyone and resonates. And the first of many more projects we hope to see as well later down the line. So an exciting space and lots to grow and develop into.
Okay, thank you so much, George. Next is the Massa ecosystem. So joining us is Daniel, the head of ecosystem and Massa network. Daniel, please take it away.
Yeah, hey guys, nice to meet you. I'm Daniel and I'm the director of BD and head of ecosystem at Massa Network. Massa Network is an L1 that is focused around hosting internet freedom for everyone around the world. As you might know, internet is not really a free place right now, with websites, applications, information and financial tooling that can be censored and controlled by organizations and governments around the world. So even DeFi applications in Web3, which you might think are decentralized, are often using centralized services in order to run. And in our opinion, this can be a pretty big problem. You've seen probably Cloudflare that has killed about half the internet quite frequently in the past, some Instagram data leaks, various libraries, and Curve Finance, for example, being hijacked several times in the past. And that's exactly what we try to fix with our blockchain. Our solution offers government censorship protection, independent journalism freedom, and many other solutions along the lines. And the way that we do it is through the decentralized web, which is our feature that offers censorship-resistant websites that are hosted directly on our chain, autonomous smart contracts that allow for automations that are done completely on-chain, and our parallel block technology that gives really high scalability compared to most other blockchains out there. For the ecosystem, we have some interesting use cases of our tech right now. So we have DUSA, which is a fully decentralized DEX. It's hosted on Massa, and it leverages autonomous smart contracts for features like dollar cost averaging or limit orders in a fully decentralized way. We have a ton of applications from the AKINDO program as well that we will be showcasing really soon in a couple of weeks. And these include gaming projects, evolvable NFTs, decentralized social medias, or decentralized blogging platforms that can't be taken offline. And most importantly, we also have a project that I'll be talking about a little bit later, which is Gossip Messenger, a fully decentralized messenger that is going to allow people to talk in a completely free way thanks to the Massa technology. I think that's about it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. So next we have the Zero G ecosystem. So joining up is George, strategic partnership lead at Zero G. George, please go ahead.
Hi, everyone. My name is George. Thanks for the intro. I lead partnerships at Zero G, also some of our accelerator initiatives and the investments from the Zero G Foundation side. Zero G is building the world's largest AI L1 chain. We're EVM compatible and we're hyper optimized for AI applications on chain. And so we have a large ecosystem fund with $88.88 million in there. We have a total of $360 plus million in funding on the Zero G ecosystem. And we are hoping to find and support the best builders across all chains because our chain is actually modular. And what that means is you can use our decentralized storage, our decentralized compute, our data availability, even our intelligent NFTs. You can use all of that across any chain that you're building on. But we do invite everybody to build on RL1 because you'll get the fastest performance, you'll get the highest scalability, and the best throughput as well. So we're really excited with the Kindo team. We've been able to meet a lot of cool projects and support a lot of cool investments as well, actually. And so yeah, looking forward to the demo day. Thanks for the invite.
Thank you, George. So we'll now move into the founder pitch block. So each team will have up to 5 minutes total, including Q&A. So the Q&A time may be vary depending on questions and time, and deeper discussions can continue through follow-ups after the session. So our first team is MicroChess, a blockchain-based chess protocol. So this is on Linera. So please start your pitch.
Hello everyone, yes, yeah, and I'm building my song. I'm wallet talking wait for real time. I'm going to so what difficulty next is and
Sorry, your network is like what's it? So slow. So can you change your network? Okay, I hear him. So let's skip
Okay.
the microchess, please. Next instead of
Yeah.
the.
Yeah, sorry. I think like there's a network problem, so we will pass to the next one first, and then later we will go on again. So the next one is micro meme. How can I pronounce micro meme? So please go ahead, please. Hello, KK. Are your mic is on?
Cross. Hi,
It's
I'm
okay.
KK, founder of Respu, with 5-time consecutive winners of Land Hackathon. Today I want to show you MicroMe. It's a protocol primitive for streaming coins as long-lived sovereign processes. It comes from a simple observation about why meme economics keep breaking. If we look across meme cycle, one thing is pretty consistent. Memes don't disappear. Culture stays. World keeps breaking. It's the economy built around them. Issuance is treated as a one-time launch. Price discovery happens before participation settles, and speculation ends up locking outcomes before issuance is done. But issuance is not a single moment. It's a process. In most systems today, issuance logic is tied to that first launch. In Micromine, we see issuance as an ongoing process. Each mean defines its own issuance logic. Markets can interact with it, but we don't get to change those rules. Conceptually, it creates application-level issuance domains. The design is simple and intentional. Each mean runs in its own microchain with isolated states and execution. Issuance rules, like mining, halving, are sovereign and enforced by the protocol. Markets can find value, but can't alt issuance outcomes. The setup lets we have issuance that actually finishes. It can run long enough for communities to form while issuance is ongoing, without MIV, without earning gain, without developer rag, and without interference from other means. This architecture only works on Linera. Deterministic execution removes ordering games. Horizontal scalability keeps issuance smooth without congestion. Microchains make speculation local, not systemic. And predefined issuance rules structurally prevent developer exit-driven sell pressure. For developers, issuance become a programmable primitive. For accessing, enables mean economies that don't collapse, and at the protocol level, it opens up a new category of application. Micromean puts sovereign issuance first and market second. We are building this on Linera. We are looking for partners who think at the protocol level. Thank you. Let's dive into your question and build this together.
Okay, thank you so much. So we will take some questions from judges.
Yeah, hi, it's Sarantip here. Yeah, just curious to know more in terms of the product stage and also the current traction as well.
Sure, of course. Right now, actually, we are in the testnet convoy of Linera. This is the third testnet of Linera. And we already have a demo version of the micromean, and which is enable mining. And we are working with the core team to solve some issue of to support the mining with microchain. Yeah, that's the right now state of the project.
Okay, thank you so much. So we are going to the next product. So next is Gaship, built on the Massa ecosystem. So please start your pitch, Gossip. And Kate, thanks. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm here to present Gossip. It's one of our newest endeavors at Massa Network and one of the ones that we're focusing on the most. And Gossip Messenger is a messenger that allows users to be fully decentralized and have full privacy of their information while messaging with other people while leaving no trace at all. You might have noticed in the past that applications like Signal, WhatsApp, or Telegram have made end-to-end encryption quite mainstream. But this is to the detriment of another quite important fact, which is metadata, and patterns that are quite enough to reveal almost everything about you. The dangers of metadata exposure include the fact that metadata can reveal who you trust, where you are, when you organize, how often you communicate, and who influences you, which essentially gives pretty much anything a spy on you would need or someone that is trying to track you. Another important thing is account deletion. On a centralized messenger, your ability to speak can be revoked at any specific moment due to moderation, policy shifts, government pressure, or a simple mistake from a moderator. Centralized messengers also rely on cloud providers and centralized routing. What this means is that at any moment your communication can be cut short because of their downtime. And lastly, you have to trust the unknown. Centralized infrastructure requires trusting people that you will never meet, such as contractors, admins, developers, and people that are managing all of their infrastructure. At any moment, this could go offline, and you shouldn't need to trust anyone in order to have freedom of speech in this world. We protect users through gossip by leaving no permanent trace at all, because we have a decentralized gossip network where no single node can see the sender, receiver, or any of the traffic patterns. We offer identity with no real-world linkage, so users don't need to have a phone number, SIM cards, or centralized registries. Digital identity is essentially fully decoupled from civil infrastructure on gossip. We have next-level cryptography, and all of our communication is end-to-end encrypted with encrypted metadata and post-quantum cryptography, which is completely different from other competitors right now. And with no central servers, gossip can't be seized, subpoenaed, or shut down by anybody. We also offer emergency hiding, self-deleting messages, and lack of recoverable logs to protect users in the event that their devices might be seized by somebody. We believe that now is the perfect time to gossip, and that's because 4.8 billion people around the world experience internet censorship on a regular basis. There's been 256 internet shutdowns in 2025, and 79% of the threats online that are going around are typically phishing and social engineering schemes that are trying to get people's private information or their finances. As far as the user base that we are looking at, gossip is for everyone, but more specifically, it can really help journalists and activists that are trying to communicate, organize events in a completely private way, even in the most censored regions in the world. We want to focus as well on minorities in order to protect the privacy of race, religion, or gender minorities in places where they are often discredited or tracked. And lastly, enterprises are very important to us. This can apply to different types of companies, but it can include VCs as well. And we can use gossip with our enterprise methods in order to have private conversations for them internally in their teams. It can help with corporate espionage or sensitive data leaks and ensure that no other competitor, no other company can really see what you are up to internally. What we don't do is that we don't collect or sell data. We don't focus on growth at all costs like other players in tech right now. And we don't harvest anybody's identity for our financial purposes. As far as the roadmap goes, I'll just go really quickly through it. We currently have a public version that is live and you can test. It's a testing version, so there's definitely some things to fix still. But we are working on more core features in Q1, along with an Android APK release. In Q2, we will focus a lot on more deep privacy matters, such as self-destructing messages, private groups, emergency hiding features, and much more. And by Q3, we are trying our best to have real-time features. So we will focus on encrypted voice calls, cross-device syncing, and many other features. Our team has a really deep track record in machine learning, in cryptography, identity verification, fraud detection. So we have a very good background on how to make something like this work, not just from a technical standpoint, but also from a marketing and go-to-market standpoint with our success at Massa Network in the past. And that's about it. Thank you very much. If you're interested, feel free to ask questions or contact us.
Okay, thank you so much. Judges, could you give this team a questions, please?
Hi, Jin here. Just kind of curious, what is the rough go-to-market plan and the plan for distribution?
Yeah, so for the go-to-market right now, we are contacting actively a lot of enterprises. We're working with companies that are in the VC space, with different blockchains to try to expand our outreach through integrations with their DNS services. So we will have usernames potentially that are tied to Ethereum, to ZK Sync, to BNB chain, and various other chains to offer as much freedom as possible. We're trying to also see if it's possible to integrate our infrastructure on other blockchains as well. So rather than having multiple servers that are operating our messenger, we would have multiple networks that are used as infrastructure. All of this could help us with marketing massively because if we partner up with them, we have exposure through a bunch of blockchains. And beyond that, yeah, partnerships with enterprises, giving them solutions that really matter inside of their own team.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Other judges, do you have any questions?
Yeah. Hey, Daniel, Max from IOC here. Was just wondering on the monetization aspects, what your plan was about it.
Yeah, so initially it's mostly going to be enterprise-based. All of the revenue will come from companies specifically. Down the line, we are thinking of features that will be more premium than and would require a subscription or microtransactions. For the beginning, in order to acquire users, we really don't want to lock them in any way possible. So we are trying our best to also try to fund any of the infrastructure costs that would be required for at least several million people in the beginning phases. This also comes down to technicalities. So we might decide to host messages in the mempool, for example, on chain, so it doesn't go fully on chain and doesn't cause a transaction that would cause extra costs. We're doing our best to make sure that it's as scalable as possible for as low of a cost as possible for users initially. And if they love the application, then they will keep using it, and we will figure out micro monetization ways down the line.
Okay, thank you so much. Sarintip, do you have any question? If you don't, we move to the next project.
Yeah, so will you also have your own native token as well?
Yeah, correct. For Massa network, we have our own native token named Mass. This is the one that theoretically at this moment drives all of the infrastructure for Gossip as well, since Gossip will be based on Massa network. It won't necessarily be used in any microtransactional way for the time being in Gossip or in the future. We want to keep it as clean as possible because we believe that a service like this should not be completely blockchain forward in order to not confuse the average users. This could be something that can branch out of the blockchain world and use blockchain as infrastructure. But the token is available, and it's quite important because it manages all of the node network that is operating Gossip.
Okay, thank you so much. So we'll move to the next team. So next team is Cloak the AI on SideShift ecosystem. So please go ahead.
Hi everyone, my name is Marco, and yeah, this is Cloaked. Cloaked makes crypto payments easy and hard to mess up. Today, sending crypto is still very error prone. People send the right amount on the wrong chain, they send the wrong token or paste the wrong address, and once you hit send, there is no undo. Cloak tries to fix this by removing the manual steps. Basically, it's like Venmo, but on the blockchain. It's multi-chain, non-custodial, and there is no KYC. Yeah, let me show you how it works. We start by creating a payment request. We can choose from over 200 different coins, over 40 networks. Here I have USDC. I can continue. I say what it is for example, drinks. And I can add a hidden message that will only show after the payment is complete. Then I will set my receiving address and I click OK. And this will take us to the overview page. This shows our private payment link. We have some buttons to share this socially. And yeah, we can monitor our payment with this button. Yeah, so this will take us to the payment page. This is what the payer sees. We see the amount that is requested and what it is for. We can continue. We can choose our currency, for example, Ethereum. This will create a live quote for us. I can accept this quote. And this will take us to the final page, the payment overview. This has a simple QR code that we can scan, or we can pay with wallet by clicking this simple button. So on my mobile phone, I can scan this QR code. This will open up my mobile wallet. I can confirm the payment and send the transaction. And while we're waiting, yeah, so this basically shows like what Cloaked is, the basic flow, but it's much more than just one-off payment. Think of like freelancers that can use it to create invoices, or DAOs collecting donations, or maybe even merchants accepting crypto on checkout, and even simple fund me pages. Basically anywhere where you want to accept crypto payments and want to feel familiar and safe. So our go-to-market focus right now is crypto native operators. Think of KOLs, promoters, and sellers who already accept crypto. They deal with payment mistakes and address reuse every day, so the value is immediately obvious to them. So yeah, at this stage, we're trying to reach those kind of people, and that is what we can use help with right now, reaching the right users and building credibility. As you can see, the infrastructure works. It's a live product, and yeah, basically now we need to distribute it, build trust, and validate this at scale. Yeah, so that's basically Cloaked.
Okay, thank you so much. So, judges, like, do you have any questions?
Yeah, hi, it's Tip here. Yeah, would love to know more in terms of the key differentiation of the product comparing to existing player in the market.
Yeah, what makes Cloaked, I think, different is the ease of use, the UX, but also we can aggregate many different payment options. We see, for example, Binance or Coinbase all coming out with uh, pay with wallet options, and our yeah our what good is for us, we can aggregate all those options and make paying these transactions super easy for everyone.
Um,
Uh,
oh,
oh, yes, like, is there any more question?
yeah, yeah. Max from IOC here. We're just wondering on. I know you touched a little bit on it, but then on the GTM end, I was wondering if you're focusing more so for like more so B2B partnerships or more so the consumer end first.
Sorry, I didn't hear the question.
On the GTM end, are you focusing more so on B2B partnerships, or are you focusing
Ah,
on the consumer end first?
yeah, first we want to focus on people that are already using crypto payments a lot, like promo sellers, KOLs, those kind of people. Uh, we think they already know how to use payments. They send a lot of transactions, so this could really confirm the product that is working. But we would like to move on to maybe even businesses, web shops that can use it for checkouts, maybe freelancers using it to send invoices. I think we have a lot of ideas to move this to a more professional setting. But yeah, it's really hard to build trust for us in the beginning, so that's where we can really use some help.
Okay, thank you so much. Jean, do you have any question?
Nope, not for now.
Okay, thank you so much. So we are going to we are moving to the next one. So next is Voyager. Like, please start when you're ready.
Hey everyone, I'm Alex. I'm the co-founder and CEO at Voyager. It's nice to be here with you. So we've been building a real-world asset platform designed to trade commodities at scale. Our mission is to make trading gold, silver, and platinum easier than ever. And as an industry first, we're going to allow users to trade physically backed assets with leverage. And we believe this is going to be quite popular, especially given the current, geopolitical climate that we're living in. And on the architecture side, we really wanted to start with just working with all the best players in the space. So we teamed up with the Zero G team on the blockchain side. So we bridged our token over from Ethereum onto Zero G. We're also going to be leveraging their storage network and a lot of the AI tooling over the next few months. And we also partnered with the Chainlink team to bring things like live price feeds and TCIP and proof of reserve. And the three of those combined really make up the most important aspect of our product, which is our ability to actually tokenize these assets and then have them being looked after in real time. We also most recently partnered with Fortify and Turnkey. So we're going to allow users to have a cross-chain wallet from day one that allows them to trade all the top cryptos, including zero G at the industry standard kind of fastest speeds. We're looking at between 50 and 100 milliseconds to sign transactions. That was very important on the tech side. We are a licensed exchange, and we're targeting family offices and institutions first. We already have early commitments from a couple of family offices totaling over 1 million in liquidity that we're going to be able to bring to the platform from day one. And of course, we're going to be going after retail in our phase two go to market. But yeah, I mean, right now we're most focused on getting our beta out next month, and we'll be excited to hopefully we'll be able to share some more of that in person at ETH Denver. Happy to take any questions.
Yes, please, judges. Like, if you have a question, please go ahead.
Yeah, hi, it's Saren Tip here from J Square. Would love to learn more in terms of the strategies to onboard family offices and institutions into your platform. So, like, what's the strategies to onboard the first phase of your current customers?
Yeah, of course. My co-founder Max is actually based in Dubai. He's comes from a TradFi background. He used to run a brokerage out in London, and that's really his wheelhouse is kind of architecting these deals. And if any of you guys are familiar with how business is done in the Middle East, it's very much who you know kind of a game. It's all handshake agreements, and we've spent a lot of time, him and myself, just working with these Dubai-based family offices. So we have some agreements in place already, but I know that there's certainly a lot of interest in that part of the world.
Okay, thank you so much. Jean, do you have any question?
Just kind of curious, for the DEX, is the entire order book done on and order matching done on chain?
Yeah, so this is something that we're working on in the beta. I would say probably not. We're still build like I said, we're building alongside zero G, and that's one of the things that we're focused on leveraging so we can have on-chain order books. I would say for the real world assets that are going to actually be on zero G, yes. For the rest of the assets, we'll probably have to have more of a hybrid matching engine, depending on the trading frequency and the volume there. But yes, that is our intention.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thanks,
Max,
Jim.
do you have any question?
Yeah, we're just wondering on the liquidity end, how are you guys planning to see liquidity for these kind of longer tail RWE assets, in general?
Yeah, of course. So are you talking about like the physical metal side, or are you talking about the digital asset side?
Yeah, I guess both in this respect.
Both. Okay, so we have a number of interested parties, some gold and silver suppliers, and this would be kind of a split fee basis, and we would just basically partner with them. They bring the gold to the vault in Dubai, and then we tokenize. It's then backed by proof of reserve. In order for the settlement layer to operate properly, we needed a stablecoin partner. So we just got into the Circle Partner Alliance program, and basically all the RWA transactions are going to settle in USDC. So the user is going to be really responsible for bringing the liquidity that they want to pull out of the system, and then they'll be able to sell their Bitcoin for USDC, and then USDC they'll trade for those assets, and then they'll have to trade them back. We're actually not going to let people trade the RWAs outside of our ecosystem. It's just a lot it's a lot safer for us to keep things under management.
Okay, thank you so much. So we will move to the next team now. So next team is
Thank you, guys.
Dolly. Thank you. So please begin, Dolly team.
Okay, so everyone can see the screen? Okay, so hi, I'm Summer, co-founder of Dolly. So in the current Web3 landscape, communities are flooded with the noise, making it nearly impossible to identify who truly adds value. And here we come. Dolly is an AI-powered platform backed by ZeroG, designed to identify high-quality users and reward them on-chain. So after 6 months of intensive building, we have already reached nearly 1.9 million users and generated more than 52,000 USD dollars in revenue. And our core product here is a Dolly Bypass. So think of it as a community gold digger. Instead of static profiles, Bypass uses AI to analyze Discord and other communities and on-chain activities in real time. As you can see on the screen, our AI will evaluate users based on five dimensions, including engagement, expertise, and interactions, etc. It will calculate a dynamic vibe score. For example, this user has a score based on 1,200 days of activities. So this isn't just a badge, it's an evolving on-chain identity using INFT technology here. Users will earn rewards by being golden users, while projects can get a clear map of who their real contributors are. We are moving from all those to the next level. So how can we scale here? Our business model has two-sided. For the C end, we use tiered minting. As more users join, you can see the bypass minting phase will increase, creating a natural scarcity and referral incentive. And for the B end, we offer these active users as a service. Just think about how much would you pay to acquire the top 1,000 users of Uniswap if you are also a new DeFi protocol? So Dolly will provide the answer. We act as a higher quality code start engine for new protocols, charging subscription fee and service fees to help them bypass the bots and reach the real humans with very high vibe scores here. And our vision here is simple: to turn millions of community users into high-value on-chain assets. So for the B-end clients, we instantly identify and distribute the top 1,000 core contributors. And for the C-end users, your behavior will become an A-class asset here. Every meaningful interactions you have is recorded on-chain with this INFT bypass, updating your bypass and unlocking higher rewards here. So we think our Dolly is more than a tool. It's for the next generation of community-driven growth. We are bringing these golden users to the forefront of Web3. So that's the end of today. Yeah, thank you. Any questions?
Thank you so much. Judges, do you have any questions?
Okay.
Yeah, well, we're just wondering if you could explain a little bit more on the high quality cold start engine kind of service.
Oh, yeah, sure. I think that's a really good question. So the whole logic here, Dolly will bring two parts. The first part is for the filter part. So for the filter part, we use AI to analyze people's behavior, like how long you have, how many years you have on DC and different dimensions. And we will give a 5-dimension scores. So in this way, we know which users is more qualified. So in that way, we will identify the top 1,000 like high quality users here. And let's say if you are a new protocol and you want to do a code start and you want to say, let's say if you are a DeFi project here and you really want to see other DeFi projects or other DeFi Discord communities, what's their most valuable top 1,000 users. And because all those users, they're using this NFT, this bypass here, and we can distribute those users to you. So I will give you all those informations here, so you will know, okay, those are the top valued first 1,000 users. So in this way, Dolly, we are helping two ways. First, the filter. The second one is to distribute those as a very good quality code start engine here.
Okay, thank you so much. Do you have any questions, like from Judge, like Siren Tip? Do you have any question?
Yeah, so for the current users, right? You have like over 1.9 million users. So like yeah, what's the current like user retention rate so far?
Okay, so for the current users, so how they come for our Dolly, because we are a community tool, so our very first step is we have a Dolly moderator. So our Dolly moderator will work and cover different communities, for example, like Zero G and like HairQuest and different communities. So all those like DC community users, they're engaging with Dolly and all their behavior. So if you are active user in Zero G community, or if you're active user in HackQuest or Bitfi or other communities that are using Dolly moderator, all those behaviors, all those engagements will be recorded. So that's our users here. So as far as you are an active users of other communities there, you're also a very high quality like users here in Dolly. So for the retention rates, it's really it's really hyper because like different communities engagement people, like if you're in different communities and you're, then you will automatically be one of the Dolly's users. So in that way we can cover like more people there. And also that's one of the ways we really encourage the users to engage with different communities, and they can have higher scores in different communities for their bypass, and later they may get airdrops, they may get different incentives from different like communities. So Dolly really function as like a distribution pool, and we have all those attention here and all those users here, all their behaviors here, and we will analyze and distribute later.
Okay, thank you so much. Like, is there any more question? If there's no question more, uh, like the first team, micro chess, like could you please try to pitch again? Micro chess. Okay, we are going to move to Red Robot right now. So next up is Red Robot. So please go ahead, please.
Okay. Hi, I'm Daniel Saito, founder and CEO of Red Robot. Our team helped build MySQL. We were the M in the LAMP stack that powered Web 2's explosive growth. Today, we're applying that proven infrastructure expertise to unlock the Web 3 next phase. If you look around all these AKINDO pitches and projects, project after project, they're racing to launch a custom microchain or L1. That's powerful validation for us. What we're seeing here, at least in Japan or in Asia, is that enterprise and serious protocols demand sovereign blockchains for true control and regulatory compliance and optimized performance. Yet the reality is brutal. And 6 to 12 months and millions of costs, vendor chaos, by the time they go live, the window has slammed shut. So Red Robot changes the game. We fully deploy fully sovereign app chains in minutes, not months. Our unique stack is enterprise ready from day one with our partners, a quantum resistant HSM security through Securosys, a high throughput custom EVM execution layer via Calvary, and an embedded compliance and risk management powered by Kikotora. One seamless solution, token engineered platform, one trusted partner, and zero friction. Why now? Well, regulatory tailwinds are accelerating. US spot ETFs, Japan's 2025 Payment Service Act's amendments enabling clear stablecoins and digital asset frameworks, and global clarity are flooding institutional capitals into blockchain infrastructures. The market is exploding. Blockchain technology was valued around 30 to 40 billion in 2025 and is projected to grow rapidly towards the hundreds of billions by the early 2030s, with enterprise-grade infrastructure leading the charge. We're executing 3 live pilots underway in gaming, DeFi, and supply chains. We're raising $5 million at a $20 million valuations via SAFE, with a token warrant to scale from these 3 pilots to 10 sovereign chains and a 1 million ARR, positioning us perfectly ahead of our planned token launch. Sovereign Web3 infrastructure is the future, and it's being built right here in Tokyo for global institutions. Let's build it together. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Is there any question?
Hi, it's Sarantip here from J Square. So regarding the 3 pilot projects that you mentioned earlier, could you elaborate more details of what are the 3 pilot projects?
All right. So one of ours is actually a gaming company which would like to get their own gaming chain, and they are an enterprise opportunity, and we are working with them one-on-one right now, since all chains are different and they're deployed differently, and their needs are different accordingly. And so we're working with them in regards to their needs and whatnot, to make sure that they can write on chain and they can focus on their apps or their games and their content, and we provide the infrastructure for them. For the DeFi side, we have another project that is a DeFi project. They are going to have their own chain as well, and they do real world assets on chain and whatnot. Another one is a permission supply chain, which is more using real world assets. In this sense, it's liquor, and it's actually tracking the actual supply chain of said bottles and whatnot.
Okay, thank you so much. Is there any other question?
Hi, sorry, just kind of curious, given that you guys are catering to projects across multiple verticals, what is the level of customizability that you guys offer to each of them?
Well, what we're noticing is that a lot of these customers, whether they be permissioned or non-permissioned, they all have a need of being able to have immutable data. With that said, the aspects of they don't have any of the core competencies to launch a Web3 or their own L1 chain. So we're more right now working as a consultant and more of a boutique firm, and actually finding and identifying what their friction and their problem points are in integrating onto chain. And where they're coming in with a really kick-ass game title that wants to be on chain, or whether it's a DeFi project which does multi-swaps and whatnot, and being able to bring in real-world assets, or whether if it's stable coins, gold, or other precious metals, and being able to trade that and whatnot. And so every chain or every implementation is different, and what we noticed is that the actual deployments are different in that sense, similar to what we've noticed in how when we were doing a lot of the Web 2 implementations, everyone used the database differently in that sense. And so we're taking that same approach and playbook of how we can work with each one. Eventually, our solution will be a SaaS solution, and it'll be a click-through model where people can do an a la carte and buy certain features and functionalities, and whether if it's certain level of security, or whether if it's say they want some automation on chain as well, we'll have that offering.
Okay, thank you so much. Is there any question, like Max? Do you have any question?
Yeah. Hey, Max from Irish here. Was just wondering on the monetization aspects, is it more so, with this being a white label solution, is it more so just like a service fee, or is there some sort of kind of value accrual back to you guys from your clients if they somehow do get lots of usage on their chains?
Great question, actually. Actually, we do have a free tier, so it's a matter of getting them launched first and being able to get them in a sandbox testnet environment. And then as they go on to mainnet, then that's where a lot of the other service components, and it's basically, it goes against our monthly recurring revenue models. And our partners that we work with, whether they want to have an insurance layer on top of their chain and their infrastructure, that is, they have to pay for the insurance premiums. For example, if we have our Kikutora relationship, or if they want to have a customized or hardened HSM security solution, then they need to buy, let's say, partitions and hardware component to their service. And so what we do is that we also integrate these solutions with these enterprises, so it is under compliance. And so yes, all in all, it is a subscription fee on a monthly basis in that sense, spanning from a free tier that can go up to hundreds of K in that sense.
Okay, thank you so much. So we will move to the next team. So our final team today is TradeFi Bot. So please start your pitch.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, please.
Okay. Oh, I think it's not no doesn't work the screen sharing. Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, like you can share from the button, like at
I'm
the bottom.
sharing it. Let me refresh the browser quickly.
Okay.
Okay, so next is Niraja. Can you hear me? Microchess from Microchess team.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, please your presentation first.
Okay.
Yeah, please share your yeah. And can you turn on the mic? Sorry, camera.
Okay, I'll try.
Okay, instead of the Gabriel, so yeah, like a microchess from Linera ecosystem. Yeah, keynote. Please start. Okay, please go ahead.
Neeraj, creator of microchess and croissant wallet. Hello everyone, I am Neeraj, creator of microchess and croissant wallet. I am building the first native multi-chain wallet for the Linera ecosystem. To understand the use case and the problem we are solving, let's talk about Linera for a moment. Linera enables real-time interaction with the blockchain. Users can own multiple microchains. Multiple users can own the same microchain. And each chain maintains its own state and data while sharing security across the whole network. Now let's talk about the problem. The problem is architecture. Traditional wallets like MetaMask are built for Ethereum's global state. They treat every single transaction like a slow bank transfer. Wallets like MetaMask can act as external signers for key management, but they cannot track, sync, or manage microchains. To solve this problem, we are building Croissant. It is architected specially for microchains. Instead of constantly querying the network, Croissant maintains a local memory index of users' chain state. It manages your sessions locally, it syncs your microchains in the background, and the most important part, it allows applications to read state with zero network latency. Here is the difference in numbers. With a standard wallet, every interaction takes 2 to 500 milliseconds because it has to fetch data remotely. With Croissant, that latency is 0 millisecond. We are essentially running a light node. Linera calls it a sparse node right in the browser. It works for normal use cases as well as for gaming and high frequency apps, which is what Linera delivers, real-time Web3. Why microchess? Because it naturally exercises advanced wallet behavior, real-time interactions across chains, seamless user action without wallet interruptions, unlimited point-to-point interactions between users. Let's see this in action. We are at the homepage of microchess. Here you can see that we are already connected with our wallet. Currently we have two chains. One is our personal chain and other is our game chain, which already has a game running. Currently our personal chain is active, but let's switch to our game chain and make some moves. You can see as soon as I switch to game chain, the UI updates and now we can make moves. And after we are done playing, we can switch back to our personal chain. It's that simple. I just wanted to demonstrate the usability of the wallet because an application like microchess is not possible without a wallet like Croissant. Our timeline is aligned with the ecosystem. The chain manager and microchess integrations are ready. We are launching the public beta in phase 2, and in phase 3, we will be focusing mainly on security audits and a mobile version of the wallet. And in phase 4, we are targeting a full launch, audited and ready for users. The team includes just me. I am the lead developer. I built the backend, and my future plan is to hire a lead designer and a community manager so we could get this ready for mass adoption before mainnet. That's it.
Okay, thank you so much. Judges, like, do you have any questions?
Yeah, it's Tip here. Yeah, so prior to launching on mainnet, what's the strategies to onboard more users to the platform?
So the users will be mainly the linear ecosystem users. There is no wallet yet, so they will be the main users.
Okay, thank you so much. Max, do you have any question?
Yeah, just interested in why you went for the chess angle. And you've seen a huge overlap for chess players and something like this, or like chess on chain.
Oh, can you please repeat that?
Yeah, I was wondering why you went for the chess angle, and if you validated this, like if you've seen a huge overlap between chess players and chess players wanting to go on chain in general.
It actually shows the capabilities of Linera. I started with the microchess as a buildathon project, and then later I realized there is no wallet to actually make it usable. So I had to go ahead and make a wallet for it. So so it's usable.
Okay, thank you so much. Jean, do you have any question? Okay, if we don't have any questions more, we will move to our final team today. So our final team today, Tradeify, could you please pitch your product?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
I'm sharing the screen, but I think I have problem with sharing my slides again.
You can click the button like share and then screen.
Yeah, I'm putting the button, but doesn't work.
So can you click the like a share button and oh he left. Okay, I don't know why so he left. So yeah, okay. Let's proceed. Let's proceed for
Uh,
the like finish and summarize here.
uh,
Mhm.
okay, maybe he will come back soon. Actually, like before the first team I introduced, like micro meme, we had only one question. So Jean or Max, like, do you have any question for this product, like micro meme? Oh, we
No,
will move
not at the
to
moment.
yes, yes, thank you. We'll move to this trade file now.
Okay,
Gabriel,
thank you.
please
I'm
start.
sorry with the problems. Okay, hi everyone. I'm Gabriel Mazzarelli, CEO and founder of TradeFi Global, an LE1 execution infrastructure for crypto, perps, DeFi, real-world assets, and prediction markets across DEXs, SEX, and broker. TradeFi Global is a non-custodial, verifiable AI execution distribution layers that connects crypto, perps, DeFi, real assets, and prediction markets, and also turning trading strategies, or also of type of strategies, into a AI agent that anyone can copy across any exchange, any broker, or platform in one unified app. The problem is about the 80% of the volume on the exchange and broker is algorithmic nowadays, and users and builders still can access in a safely and simple way. Platforms also are too complex and the learning curve is too high. The users they use one deposit, earn and withdraw. So this problem also affects the total industry. About, for example, about the exchange, this metric says 90% of the new users quitting with 90 days. If the result is low retention, less volume, and reputational damage for the sector, almost for the layers, for the blockchains, and over the crypto industry. And our solution is TradeFi Global, a non-custodial AI trading agent infrastructure where anyone, for small investors to large capitals and liquidity providers, can deploy agents in a few clicks. Our product nowadays is totally live and 100% working. Sorry, I want to open my infrastructure right now because I have problems to Google Chrome. So you can see here our product is totally live. Users nowadays can connect their exchange API keys and go to our AI agents marketplace. Every trader and every user can create AI agents and a strategy, and users can copy them and start to earning trading profits in a few simple clicks. Uh, Other thing very important of our project is the transparency. Every trading strategy has a very few trade logs, and users can see in a transparent way all the backtesting and the real-time performance and data on chain of the AI trading agents. So we are an ecosystem. We have a gamified wallet with 44K of user, a trading assistant. Also, trading signals are provided with SDKs and APIs for developers, and users can build any type of AI trading strategies. And we are integrated with TradingView. Also, users can go to TradingView and see the backtesting and the real performance in real time of the trading agents in real time. So this project is really interesting because benefits all the ecosystem. For example, if we deploy a AI agent in a layer in a blockchain, obviously a AI agent consumes power compute, and for example, for the layers on the blockchains, more native token demand and utility and retentions, and for the DEXs, these AI agents sends a lot of volume and trading transactions for the SEX and DEX. For example, one trader, a human trader, can do like 2 or 3 or 4 trades per day, and or AI trading agents can do like 20 trades per day. It's a massive volume and benefits the users and all the entire ecosystem. Also, we have a utility token that is TDFI. TDFI is different than Bitcoin that constantly mines. This is totally deflationary and absorbs all the demand of the trading volume of the ecosystem, and is backed for the trading fees of the fee rebates of the exchanges and SEX and other platforms go to a pool and distributed to the users every 50 days on USDT to make users rewarded and user retention, get most users retention for the exchange too. Or traction with only 30K deposited of USDT, we moved around $52 million on trading volume in only 3 months. Our project is total audited by Circuit. We are one of the most voted project on Certic, and we have totally organic results. We raised it to date 150K, and now we are open a pre-seed stage of $400K and a lower price, and we have the entire go-to-market execution plans and the conversations with the marketing agencies also for the exchanges and make the TGE, and this money is for the liquidity, the expansion, and the launch plan of our project. Our project is totally live. We are entering in the TGE and global rollout phase, and you can try our product right now because it's totally live. We have a lot of products, and that's it.
Okay, thank you so much. Judges, do you have any questions?
Yeah, during the pitch, I think you indexed a lot on these, agents being able to help users earn. Was wondering what your thoughts were on or how you guys have solved like the alpha decay issue, where as more people or more users are using these agents, more there's probably less alpha to be captured per individual user.
Yeah, totally. Our algorithm and our AI set a max amount per user because they read the order book of the market, and any strategy is different. So, for example, every trader can trade in different exchange and different markets. So AI agents set the maximum of the the order books permit to do this trade. And also, for example, every trader of every exchange, for example, if this KOL has a community, for example, on Binance, and one user want to copy this strategy, for example, on BitGet or Bybit on OKX, people, users can do it. So we solve also this friction to copy strategies between exchanges and also markets in all in one platform.
Okay, thank you so much. Is there any question more?
Just maybe on the traction that you shared, what
Okay.
percentage is it coming from maybe like the AI agent strategy marketplace, or uh, how is it exactly like broken into your different products?
For example, if you go to our platform and go to this page, you can see the history and all the data of our AI agents in real time. And also, for example, my favorites is the Solana USDT and 40 minutes charts. Uh, for example, this start date is from September, and if you click here, you can see all the trades, all the signals in real time, and the back testing, and also the performance heat map in transparent way, and the on-chain data too. So users can also go to TradingView, and for example, this agent becomes for a TradingView strategy. So if the user install on their TradingView account the trading agent can see the results here. For example, this is at this time from September to date, 90% of profit without leverage.
Okay, thank you so much. Is there any question more?
Yeah, so regarding the current traction of like 52 million trading volume so far, so
Mm-hmm.
like are you guys also revenue generated? What's the
Yeah,
financial projection? Yeah.
yeah, we are generating revenue nowadays. For example, in OKX, we have the affiliated program and also the broker program on OKX. That means that in OKX we get the 50% of the fee rebates, and the we split this and go to a pool and redistribute to the users again, so users not only get rewards of the trading agents and get like a cashback of the transaction, like farming volume, like the hyperliquids dex and perps. If you go to hyperliquid or Aster, you can farming volume. So this is the trend right now, and users can use our technology to also earn rewards for all the exchanges, and exchanges can implement us to give more rewards to their users, and also the retention. And so to answer your question, with these $52 million, we get a 51.5K dollars.
Okay, thank you so much. So should we close? So is there any more question? So we will proceed to the final comments now. So please close your
Okay.
presentation. Okay, thank you so much. So, okay, before we wrap up, we'd like to hear a few final comments from our judges. So I'll ask each judge to share a short closing thought on today's pitches. So first, Jean from DWF, any final comments?
I think really love the variety of projects today, building across different sectors and different ecosystems as well. So not just a good chance to see what the projects themselves are doing, but how the ecosystems are growing as well. Um, I think that's more or less it for me. Thanks to AKINDO for hosting this and for the invite.
Okay, thank you so much. So next, Max from IOSG, would you like to share your thoughts?
Yeah, I think similar thoughts to Jen. It was good to see a wide variety of projects. Um, I personally I'm a fan of consumer, so good to see almost I would say half of the projects kind of going in that direction. I think just some general tips and some general thoughts for the projects. Would like to see a little bit more indexing on kind of the value accrual mechanisms, perhaps for the token or for the product itself. Um, I think that's been a huge focus that the market has been shifting onto. So yeah, but overall, great pitches, and happy to be here.
Okay, thank you so much. And finally, Sarinti from J Square, any closing remarks?
Yeah, I think for my comment is very similar to the other judges regarding like the variety of the projects that presented today, from like consumer apps, tooling, infrastructure projects. So I think overall like it's been pretty interesting to hear all of the pitches, and I think the pitches like all of the founders already covered like all the information that we wanted to know. So thank you so much for the pitches. So from my side for J Square, we also still actively investing as well. So yeah, I would love to connect with the project after the demo day. Thank you so much for having me today.
Okay, thank you all for your insights. So before we wrap up, just a quick reminder about our audience prediction challenge. So if you haven't yet, like please leave one team name in the comments on our pin in live streaming post on X. We'll announce the winning team and share the prize within 12 hours after the demo day event. So once again, thank you to all the founders for the great pitches, to our ecosystem partners for their support, and to our judges and investors for taking the time to join us today. So we will be announcing our next Akindo Demo Day event very soon. So please stay tuned. So thanks everyone for joining today and have a great day or great night. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, judges.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.